Good afternoon from Bobblehead Homestead. This is Jeff, and that is Magazine Mountain, Arkansas behind me. That is part of the southernmost point of the Ozarks and the highest point in Arkansas. The sun is directly in my eyes. It is Tuesday afternoon, about 2 o'clock. Today I'm not doing anything major, no big projects, just emptying tubs, putting laundry away, reshuffling tubs, refilled the waterers for the cat and chickens, just stuff like that, nothing big. I am about to cook some sausages on my grill, and I'll take you along on that, and that'll probably be it for today. While I'm out here, I might as well take you along for my walk back to the mobile home. Yeah, that's Magazine Mountain. I was just standing in front of this camera, and this is the northeastern corner of my property. Junky old shed out front, pile of metal that might be taken off at some point in the future, my potty tent. Another junky old shed behind that, the mobile home, my future chicken coop, my 1996 Dodge Dakota SLT, the shed house thingy, my free bales of hay. That was a tree. It's gone. In front of that tree when I got here was a huge muscadine bush. It's gone. Over to my right, those are two like evergreen type trees that were cut down, and they are in front of my compost pile, which is it's a couple feet tall. It'll get there soon enough once I start playing with my chainsaw. Ham radio tower. That's fun, huh? Oh, it is beautiful, sunny, I'd say mid-50s, high 50s. That is a burn pile slash chop into little pieces compost pile slash maybe if I get a wood chipper. There's my electric fencing. Yes, there's carpet on my future flower beds so that my flowers can get a head start in the spring when I plant them. There's my burn barrel, which that's just a temporary spot. Next to it is some water because we've had some burn bans and you just want to be careful. More carpet, and yeah, I just, that's the tarp that goes under my tent. I've just left it out. It's still not all the way dry in there, so I figured give it another day. There's no rain in the forecast. And that big bush there, I have learned, is Chinese privet. And there's another one coming up along that tree, and there's another one down there also. So 3 right along my lane here. That those might be among the first candidates for removal with my new chainsaw. Yep, there's a birdhouse. And once upon a time when I moved here, there was another huge muscadine bush. You can still see the remnants of it up there, and that was all chopped out. So another piece of real estate where I can shuffle junk around. And okay, enough of the tour. Time to make some lunch. If you have a little tabletop charcoal grill but you don't have any charcoal, here's what I would advise. Some paper, some little hand snips, fill it up with wood, and once it burns down, you've got coals to cook on. Let's see how I do. First, I put just a page of newspaper down, and I stripped it up into a few different pieces of paper, and then I just put enough small stuff on top of it to weight it down while I go so it doesn't blow off with a wind gust. and I'll go and get some bigger chunks and stick on it. Okay, I'm ready to light my little cooking fire. I just put the bigger chunks in the middle on top. There's a layer of small, really small stuff, similar to what's on the top. Bigger stuff in the middle, more smaller stuff on top, so that will help the thicker pieces catch fire from the top and turn into coals faster. So I'll light this and it'll burn down for maybe 15-20 minutes, and then I'll have hot coals that will be hot enough to cook on for a good half an hour or so. I'll catch you in a few minutes. Easy enough. Light the paper, it'll get the small stuff going. The big chunks will, I mean, they're not so big that they will, you know, stay on fire for a long time, but that will hopefully build a pretty good fire, and it'll burn down pretty fast, and then you'll have coals to cook over. I'll catch you in a few more minutes. There you go. About a half an hour, maybe a little more than a half an hour later, it all burns down and you've got some hot coals to cook on without much worrying about having to worry about the flames coming up and turning everything black. There'll be some flames here and there, but as time goes, those will die down also. Alright, looks like I'm eating in about 15 minutes. Everybody have a good one. My buns are toasted. Time to eat.